All right, so today we're gonna go a little off meta and talk about a route that is hidden within the outside apprentice or the hot route master or the wide receiver apprentice. Currently in Madden Ultimate Team, you guys could go with the Maserati Marv, AKA card, which is gonna give you alternate routes at every single wide receiver position. And we're gonna be talking today about the Bang 8 route. Now, the Bang 8 route is a really interesting route that kind of works like a super deep skinny post. And I'm going to show you guys how we can run this against a cover 3 shell with a wheel route from the slot to really make the safety play too low for this to be guarded. So on the wide side of the field, you see I'm putting Maserati Marv on the Bang 8. The Bang 8 is up on the D-pad when you have a wide receiver or outside apprentice or a hot route master. From there, we are using the wheel because what we want is the wheel route when it goes up the sideline to make the outside third defender drop off into the outside of Marv, which allows us to hit that seam between the outside third and the middle third. Now, on the short side of the field with this particular concept, you guys can run whatever you want, but my recommendation would be to do something maybe similar to like a dagger combo where you have a seam route with a dig that you can rip. And you can even go ahead and custom stem up that dig a couple of clicks with the D-pad. So it's super deep. So that way it is significantly behind the linebackers of where the user typically is, but breaks in front of the safeties for the ability to throw this as a pass lead down over the middle. So let's show you how this behaves here. We're going to snap the football. Watch how Odunze is going to make the outside third pull to the outside just enough. And we're able to throw this with an inside pass lead and a rat catch for the one play touchdown. This is a really sneaky call that, again, you're going to be able to utilize to the wide side of the field with twins. So let's take a look at how this works. With this particular concept, because we are running a seam down the right side of the field, this is going to make the safety have to play in between the hash marks and even hedge a little bit more towards the left side. The reason that he would feel comfortable doing this is because both of the routes on the other side of the field that are vertical are technically on the sideline. So he's going to drift naturally to the side that has the more direct attacking threat. You also see that on this play, now that we pulled that safety over towards the left side from this point of view, the right side from the offensive point of view, that this is going to open up a gigantic patch of turf to the in-between area of the middle third and that sideline third on the opposite side. Furthermore, you see that the dagger that we've ripped over the middle with the seam in the deep end that breaks underneath of it is open for us to rip this throw in the event that we don't feel comfortable throwing the one play touchdown. You see that worthy is open on this break on this particular route combo. Now let's talk about the outside third manipulation. With this particular concept, we start off very normal, vertical release by Marvin Harrison, outside release in fact, gets whipped, makes that corner squeeze down towards the sideline. Following him is a wheel route. So this wheel route will make it so he cannot squeeze down on Marvin, who is now working inside towards the post. He has to stay up and outside of Marvin, which now gives us the leverage advantage. And because we pulled this safety over to the other side of the field, that's going to open up this throw over the top into this area of the field. We take advantage of it. And you see that this throw goes over the top and we're able to rack it for a one play score. So now let's go through some of the other features of this play. I've already mentioned the deep in route to worthy a few times, but I want to show it to you. Watch how this breaks behind the linebacking tier over the middle. You see that this has big play potential written all over it as well. This is, for what it's worth, also a pretty good cover 2 beating route combo. So in the event that you think it's a cover 3 or they're showing you a cover 3 look pre-snap and you guess wrong, this gives you another option to throw. With this concept as well, you can always take advantage of a chucking slot corner on that seam route. If you notice that they're putting a press animation on this player, you can always send the running back quick to the flat. So notice right here with Tony G, we're trying to use him to get vertical. If they're jamming him off the line, usually that's what you're going to see out of a cover 3 with the purple zone. Get this ball out to the running back quickly, so that way you force your opponents to start to shade their coverage down. What that's going to do for you, especially when they're playing like a cover 3 hard flat style, is that's going to give you the vertical releases without being jammed that you actually would rather have. So to simulate that, I'm going to call a true cover 3 hard flat here. Whenever your opponent plays a cover 3 hard flat, that's going to allow Tony G, as I've already mentioned just a second ago, to get a free release. That will make it so in general, the safety is going to bite over faster, and you see that that backside patch of turf is going to be much more accessible. So you're going to see here that with the free release to Tony Gonzalez, the player that is in the middle third in a cover 3 has to sprint over there right away, because Tony doesn't get jammed off the line when your opponent isn't playing a purple zone in their cover 3 with no zone drops. Also, if your opponent is playing zone drops at all, it doesn't matter if there's a purple, they won't jam. This free release is huge for the timing consistency of this defense. So now, as you can see, if not for the pass rush, this one play touchdown was open so much earlier than the first time that we threw it. Now, if you're enjoying today's video, make sure you guys are subscribed right here to the Zan Madden YouTube channel. I'm always trying to break down off meta content and counters to the meta to help you guys stay on top of Madden 25. If you guys are enjoying this content and you want even more, head over to gridirongameplans.gg, where I've dropped already 3 defensive game plans on the website. This game is tough on defense, so make sure you guys go check those out. I got all kinds of coverage concepts for you. I've got blitz concepts from the dollar meta, which you guys know the right hash blitz very, very well. I've got other blitzes that complement that between the hashes, left hash, flippable to the left or right, which is great. You guys will be able to get a full 3-2 game plan, not just run that free safety zone blitz on the right hash and pray when they're in between the hashes or on the left hash. So make sure you guys go check that out. I also have my bunch tight end offense on the website as well. For those that are curious, I'm in the Seattle Seahawks offense in this particular video for this wheel route, and you guys can mix and match my bunch tight end offense with this concept right here. So again, here working against the cover 3 hard flat, that free release to Tony G is going to pull that safety down. This is going to allow you to throw this as a possession catch, so you don't have to just chuck it over the top when they're giving you a free release. This is going to be something that you could throw earlier in the progression or later in the progression as well. And finally, one other manipulation that we absolutely have to talk about is the fact that this is a wheel concept, meaning that you can throw this wheel route in between on the sideline for a possession catch and pick up your first down as well. So even though we are technically pulling that outside third with the wheel towards the sideline, you can actually throw this ball earlier to the wheel by using X to pull for Y. So they basically switch roles. Early in the play, Odunze is getting open because Maserati Marv is pushing vertical. Late in the play, Maserati Marv gets open on that in break because Odunze pushes vertical on that boundary. So you guys can work this as an kind of a progression to that same side of the field, just kind of stare at it really. So again, you see right here, like, oh, hard flat, we'll go ahead and throw this ball in, little possession catch, first down. This is going to really lend towards your opponent having to put a lot of their resources into defending the wheel route and also this post at the same time. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up, subscribe right here to the channel, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, this is Zan. Get the lab and good luck.